So I've been asked about my first exposure to reggae and dub, and to talking about it in as much detail as possible. Well, for this little clip, I'm not going to be talking about it in any great detail, but reggae has been at the back of British popular music a very long time. I was born in 1957, which makes me 63 and a half or whatever it is by the time I made this video. And I was born on the exact same day as polystyrene out of the X-ray specs, so my encounters with dub go back, way back. I think the first records I was involved with, that I interacted with, were reggae records. It was B-sides of singles with the label scratched out of. I grew up in a monoculture in the Derbyshire Peak District. There was one black kid at school back then. If you wanted to see a black person, you'd have to go to Sheffield or Manchester or something, because they didn't really get out into the rural places, and I don't blame them, because rural racism was pretty bad. Racism was pretty bad in the UK anyway. So my dad was working in Sheffield anyway, and he brought back these singles with the label scratched out in about 1970, at which time I had this phase of being into sort of skinheady stuff, but not the violence and racism by any means. And I don't think I kept the haircut for very, very long, although it was really nice having this short hair. And I went to this school, and there was girls at the school, and the girls used to run their fingers through my spiky little hair, and it was really nice for like a 12, 13-year-old to have that experience. I wasn't in a skinhead gang. I just did this because I'd seen something on TV. I think I saw the cartoon of Johnny Reggae that Jonathan King, who's since got locked up for kiddie fiddling, like, or some such. Jonathan King with the piglets, which was like a cartoon thing, cartoon reggae. That was what it was to me. But like I say, my dad brought home these singles with the word scratched out, with the label scratched out. So I assumed that the labels were scratched out because the records were so rude, and one of them was really rude. It was what I later deduced was one of these Prince Buster court case records, one of his Judge Dredd series, where it was about wrecking the Pum Pum. And I wish I still had that record, because I've never been able to find it again. Somebody stole it off me back then. And I was messing around with Standard 8 experimental films, and one of the first soundtracks I did was taking a loop off the B-side, the virgin side of one of these records, and putting it on a tape loop. I'd heard about tape loops from Doctor Who, the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. I'd heard about this, and my first encounter with making a tape loop was looping a version side from one of these reggae singles. And what I was going to show you is this box full of singles, but I've not got time.